Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Crews responding right now to this major fire at a seniors apartment complex in Southgate. The flames turning a huge portion of that building to ash. All happening at the Meadows of Southgate on Allen Road, not too far from the intersection with Pennsylvania. It tops our news tonight at 6. A number of trucks and dozens of ambulances are on the scene right now.
We want to get right out to Mara McDonald. She's been on the scene for the past few hours. Mara, what can you tell us?
Kimberly, Devin, take a walk with me. I want to show you what we know right now. Number one, take a look. You can see that the fire is under control at this point. This is such a substantial change from where it was just a half an hour before. They are still, however, dumping water on portions of the attic over here. Now, I want you to take a look at the second floor at that unit right there. So residents tell me that that's where this whole thing started from. As a matter of fact, when I was talking to neighbors across the street, they said when they first saw this, they came out and they could see flames coming out of that apartment. The next thing they knew, the whole thing just mushroomed up the building into the roof line and spread through at least 3 or 4 buildings over here. Now, take a look over here. It gives you an idea of the amount of power that is on the ground here. We've got multiple fire departments, multiple EMS, police out here as well. The preliminary information we were getting from Southgate is that this was categorized as a 7-alarm fire. And if you walk with me down here, so neighbors say when the EMS, police, and fire guys got here, and women, they ran immediately into the building and started their evacuations, which is not easy because you've got seniors who have serious mobility problems. So they used this over here as a staging area to try and get people who needed immediate attention or who were on oxygen and get them out of here. So what they're telling us here, let me get away from this fire truck, it's extremely loud. They have managed to get just about everybody out of that building. Now they're trying to figure out who is accounted for, who is not accounted for, and detail injuries. A lot of the seniors in here took refuge at the American House next door. They put them over there and for, safekeeping for the moment. We don't know about injuries at this point. We don't have any clue about whether there are fatalities. I think they're in a position where the fire department is going to have to go in here, apartment by apartment, and try and figure out what they've got on their hands. As far as where they're going to put all these people tonight, unclear. They're just trying to take it 1 minute at a time. We're live in Southgate. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Yeah. All right, Mara. Obviously, we've got a lot of recovery to do for a lot of people there. We'll continue to follow the situation, but at least the fire at this hour under control, and that is a big change from where we just were.
Okay. Well, developing right now, an 8-year-old is in critical condition after they were shot in the head after getting a hold of an unsecured gun.
Did not have to happen. We did not have to have another young child in our community shot, and we should be sick and appalled by it and just absolutely tired of it.
Sick and appalled. Tonight, police are doing what they can to get their questions answered.
This happened on the city's west side on Snowden Street between Eaton and Chalfont. Police say it took 30 minutes from the time the child was shot, 30 minutes from then till when 911 was called. Victor Williams, live where it happened. The question, I guess, that everyone's going to wonder here, Victor, is where were all the adults when this was happening?
Yeah, that's the question that a lot of people are asking, Devin and Kimberly. It's just so unfortunate also. We know that 4 adults were inside of this house when all of this took place, but it's so tough on this neighborhood knowing that this is exactly the home where an 8-year-old was shot in the head.
I'm hoping that he, falls through because he's a child. He doesn't deserve anything like this.
People living on Snowden Street are absolutely heartbroken knowing that an 8-year-old in the neighborhood is fighting to live after being shot by an unsecured weapon.
They're not taking these guns seriously.
Chief James White says the child was the oldest of 4 inside the home when the shot was fired, with 4 adults who were inside also sleeping. For some reason, it took 30 whole minutes for 911 to be called.
It seems like everyone would be urgently either taking the child to the hospital or calling 911. There's 3 cars, 2 in the driveway, 1 in front of the house. All seem to come back to that home. So We're very concerned why no adult took the child to the hospital.
Police brought out multiple guns from the home believed to be owned by someone with a history of illegal gun usage.
We know that he frequently carries guns, and we know that he has multiple guns at this residence.
But we're told this isn't the first time questions have been raised at the home.
We know that Child Protective Service has been out here before, as recent as a few weeks ago.
Neighbors have already said they've called several times, and nothing has happened. So that's a problem itself.
It's also very sad knowing that this could have been prevented with a simple gun lock that DPD has made more than accessible for everyone.
No questions asked, we'll give you a gun lock. Call, stop a police officer on the street and say you got a gun lock. Likely the answer is yes. If he or she doesn't, they'll get you one and we'll bring it to your house.
Now, at one point, we were told that they were looking for the gun that was used in all of this, and no word on if that gun was ever found. But we are hoping that this little boy pulls through. The last thing we've been told about his condition is that he is just in critical condition and then just had some type of emergency surgery. So once again, we are hoping that he pulls through. Victor Williams, Local 4.
Just so senseless, though. All right. Victor, thank you.
Now, to history made today in the nation's capital. Just a short time ago, Kevin McCarthy removed as Speaker of the House.
No House Speaker has ever been ousted through the passage of a resolution to remove them. 8 Republicans voted to remove him, along with a majority of Democrats. Conservatives ousted McCarthy over relying on Democratic votes as he did to advance legislation staving off a government shutdown Saturday. Next steps are uncertain, but there's no obvious successor right now to lead the House Republican majority. All right, new tonight. 2 dangerous buildings in Detroit finally coming down after being left in disrepair for years. They sit on Vinewood Street, just off Toledo on Detroit's west side.
They're not only huge eyesores, they're also extremely dangerous. Sean Lay, live from that demolition site. The community has to be so relieved to see this, Sean.
Let's talk about that. We can do some show and tell here now at 6 o'clock. Follow me. That's a church and a daycare, basically a school, right here on the corner. People there, members of the church, the pastor, concerned about buildings basically surrounding it. One in particular right next door. The city very concerned it may collapse. It ordered an emergency demolition. Here we are in the neighborhood. We're watching this happen as we speak. So I just want to get your reaction to what you're seeing here next door to your church.
Yeah, we're happy about it coming down. This building has been vacant for decades. Actually caught on fire once during Sunday morning service.
So during service, this thing caught on fire.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Well, I wasn't here then. This was in the mid-90s. Yeah. So, I mean, they evacuated the church and did a lot of praying, and it didn't catch the church on fire.
Messiah Covenant Church Pastor Jeff Hunt is relieved to see Detroit Demolition taking down what was C.F. Smith Warehouse on Vinewood. The vacant building has caught fire. It's in such bad shape, the city demo department calls this an emergency demolition.
It's an emergency because the building official has deemed that it is in imminent danger of collapse.
Another one of Detroit's most dangerous buildings is biting the dust, but Pastor Hunt says there's more work to be done. You're kind of surrounded by dangerous buildings.
Yeah, we are. So
you've got one back there, and that one's much closer to your church.
Much closer, and actually overhangs our handicap entrance.
Back here live, let's talk about the danger and the urgency to all of this. Detroit Demolition Department updating us on some numbers here. They are dealing with, on their list to take down in the city, commercial buildings that need to be taken down, 346, Devin and Kimberly. Right now, they've already gotten to 52 knocked down. This one soon, as you can tell, it is a monster. It's going to take a while to bring this one down, but it's not going to collapse now into the church area. We're live in Southwest Detroit tonight. Sean Lay, Local 4, back to you.
Massive, especially from that shot you just showed us. All right, Sean. As you know, we reported yesterday, student loan payments restarted this month, putting millions of Americans on the hook for what for some of them is a new monthly bill.
Well, one avenue college students take to cut down on the cost of education is completing the free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA. But one lawmaker says not enough people are filling it out, and he wants to change that.
Jacqueline Francis live with more on this story for us. Jacqueline.
Lawmakers behind this push say that a lot of students don't know that a college or post-high school education is possible because they don't realize the money's there to make it happen. It's a stat the state senator can't wrap his mind around.
Only 50% of Michigan students fill out the FAFSA. they are leaving over $100 million of federal financial aid on the table simply because half of our students don't fill out this form.
FAFSA stands for Free Application for Federal Student Aid, the same form that made college a reality for State Senator Darren Camilleri, the first in his family to earn a 4-year college degree.
Kalamazoo College is one of the most expensive in the state. And the reason that I was able to go to Kalamazoo College was because I filled out the FAFSA and received significant financial aid.
His bill would mandate Michigan high school seniors to fill out FAFSA or an opt-out form. He believes this one step would make all the difference.
There are so many students who are in this exact same situation where they're only looking at the price tag of college and not realizing that there is so much support and help to get them to be able to afford it.
This December, a new FAFSA form will be launched online, and it's expected to simplify the process. Reporting live in Detroit, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
Let's hope so, because that's a big part of the problem. All right, Jacqueline.
Tuition-free college, though, is now available to more Michiganders. Today, it was announced the Michigan Reconnect program is expanding. The program provides tuition-free associate degrees or skills certificates at in-district community college. Initially, the program was only accessible to folks 25 years old or older, but now anyone 21 and older is able to apply. Officials say since the program's launch back in 2021, it has accepted more than 132,000 applicants.